Thank you so much. Please give a quick round of applause for Father Flagg, who's just an extraordinary warrior for peace here in Chicago. It's such an amazing time to be working on this issue, and as he talked about, there are two complicated stories that are both true. Last year, collectively, we reduced violence to the lowest level it's been in 6 decades, in 60 years. Please give yourselves a round of applause for that. That is extraordinary work, and all of us want to be a part of history in a positive way, and to do something that hasn't happened basically in any of our lifetimes is unbelievable. We've had 4 consecutive years of violence going down. Violence is down across the nation, which is fantastic, but Chicago is one of the fastest improving cities in the nation. So we're getting there. And very importantly, this doesn't get talked about enough. At the same time violence is going down, arrests are also down about 30%, from 90,000 arrests to 60,000 arrests. So think about what that means. We're not just incarcerating our way to a safer city. We're not locking up the next generation. What we're doing collectively is we're changing behavior. People who are carrying guns are putting down guns. People who are shooting guns are no longer shooting guns. Fewer arrests, less violence, that's the sweet spot. That's where we want to be, and collectively, we're going to get there. But Father Mike said we have a long way to go. Just in our small little Chicago Cred family, Thursday we have to go to the funeral of the son of one of our life coaches who was killed last week. And yesterday visited the 18-year-old grandson of one of our staff who was shot 15 times. And the team at the University of Chicago, the trauma center there, saved his life, which is a miracle. But this is not a time of mission accomplished moment. This is not a time to really celebrate. We've cut violence in half from the pandemic. We have to cut it in half again. And that's just going to be a lot of hard work, a lot of blood, sweat, tears, everyone working together. But we have a chance to keep getting better collectively, and that's the gift that we can give to our city, and most importantly, to our city's children. And what we've accomplished was the same time when we had an assault by the federal government coming here that increased danger, did not increase safety. We did the same time, and the president removed $800 million in grants for CVI that hurt many of our organizations here in Chicago. So we did all these things despite that assault from the federal government. And that assault is probably not going to change. It may well come back next month. We can never use that as an excuse. We just have to keep getting better together. And there's no one way that we can continue to get these kind of results. The outreach work and the peacekeepers here, you're going to hear a lot about that, are extraordinary. But the life coaching, the clinical support, the healing from trauma, the life coaches, the jobs program, everything we're doing, helping our young people get their high school diplomas, all of those things together create a new sense of opportunity and hope. So there's no one path there, but we have to get better together. You're going to hear from a representative of the Chicago Cubs. The jobs piece of this is hugely important. We can't ask people to put down the guns and not give them a chance to make money in the legal economy. The Chicago Cubs is one of our just fantastic employer partners here. You'll hear from them. Just a couple quick thank yous. I want to introduce our next speaker, President Preckwinkle, to the mayor and to the city council. Thank you so much for what the city's doing. Larry Snelling, your police chief, is doing a fantastic job. City's putting in about $32 million this year into CVI. Please give them a round of applause and thank them for their hard work. To Assistant Secretary Bell at the state, what the state has done with the Peacekeepers program is extraordinary. This is hard work, it's controversial, it's difficult, but there is no way we get the kind of results we've gotten across the city without them investing over $100 million each year. Thank you so much. We look forward to hearing from you. Please give Assistant Secretary Bell a big round of applause. And finally, I just want to introduce the Cook County Board President, Toni Preckwinkle. And she and I go back almost 30 years. I got my start in education when she gave my sister and I and our team at Ariel a chance to start a small public school in her ward. She didn't have to support that effort. She did. That gave me a chance to start to work with the Chicago Public Schools and then actually go into the public schools. She's been a constant fighter for better schools, for public safety. The county is always invested in CVI. She's an absolute warrior. She'll tell you the truth. She'll tell you like it is. But we're lucky to have her as a champion. Please give a warm round of applause and welcome to Cook County Board President Toni Preckwinkle.